Welcome to Sanskrit for Beginners Session 1. We're going to keep it simple, we're going to keep it experiential, and to find the joy of Sanskrit, the sounding, the resonances, and encourage our listening to appreciate them and vibrate them in our form. The first point of Sanskrit is the points of articulation. There are the 5 arsyas, and that's what I like to go through today, just to give you a flavour of how important it is to place the tongue in the right positions. So the first rule is a lovely spacious mouth, and this is an illustration of space in our mouth. We should have that spacious ball there, not forcing, but a lovely openness. Often in our languages today, we'll be speaking like that, and there's no point or area for the resonances to expand in. And so that's what we're looking for, keeping an open, expansive mouth. And that'll become apparent as we go through the arsyas, how useful it is. So we're going to start with the guttural, the R. All the alphabets start with the R, and when you see the Sanskrit, you see a line running across the top, and that is the R. That is ever present, ever available, eternal R. So we're just going to sound a few of those to, again, clear our throat. Don't worry if it jumps or, it's croaky, it will soon clear. And it comes from the guttural here. You could just put your hand here and you'll feel the vibrations. So it is the heart open, the mind open, the listening open to what is. And we just inhale gently and just go, ah. No effort at all. You're not making it sound pretty, you're not forcing it, you're just allowing that sound to arise from the throat area and create the ah, just like you would be breathing through a flute or a tube. It just flows through you, and that's what we want. No self-criticism at all, no judging, just accepting as it is. If you blew through a tube, you wouldn't be correcting it or saying that's not right. So we'll go again and be aware of that spaciousness in the brow. Breathing in. Ah. Keep the listening open. All sound arises from silence, comes to resonate in our awareness and returns to the silence. So just feel those vibrations in your whole form now. Keep the form relaxed and open, and this is going to vibrate at a cellular level as well, having many therapeutic benefits. So breathing in for the R again. Ah. Keep the listening open. So in the beginning was this spaciousness that contained all, but it needed an energy for it to rise up and create. And this is the E. Looks like an English I, but it is a prolonged one, and it is an E sound, a prolonged. So how do we find the correct Arsia? This is the palatal we're coming into. We start with the R just for an example and raise the tongue slightly, and we will find the E. Starting with the R, I. And you notice how different that sound is. E. Very energetic, very vibrationary, very good to sound if you're feeling a bit tired, to enliven yourself again. You will also feel the energies running across the surface of the top tongue there, as we'll do it again. Keep that mouth, again, spacious with that ball in it. So starting straight into the E, palatal it is, tongue raised slightly, breathing in, E. And and keep the listening open. So both of those are involving the tongue. There are another two, but I'll do those in another session. But we're moving on to the labial now, the beautiful ooh. This is nice and easy, like we're blowing out a candle, but still keep that spaciousness in the mouth. Ooh. All to do with rasa and love and flow. So you're vibrating that in your form again. Breathing in for the ooh. Ooh. And bask in those energies. These are creative energies, the Mahabhutas of our universe. And just for instructional, we have the Om, and we can put the Ah, Oo, and the Nasika together to create the beautiful Om. So we're closing in as we start with the guttural. It's there, the R is there, we close our mouth, the O comes in, and we go into the Oo. And instead of it coming out the lips, it comes down the nostrils. Aum, 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 aum. And from this, it's just a short example, but you will feel the resonances. In this lovely icon of the Om, which contains all, we have the oo there, held in there. And we also have a very similar R in there. This looks slightly different because it's held together as a brass icon, but it is separate. You see the little line going off. And the point of the Om is to take us through the three realms. We have the Ah, the oo, and then the Nasika. It will take us into the Nada, the crescent moon, and the Bindu. Om, Om, Om. Again, a wonderful thing to practice, but remembering it's the Ah, Oo, the little Bindu as we take it into the silence once more. But we're just coming back to the Sanskrit vowels. We've got the three here, the R, the Oo, and also we'll start with those two first. And it is a long, well, we've been doing the long, the pluta, but we do a short and a long version. The long is twice the short. Ah, 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 oo, oo, ah, ah, oo, oo. And we had the E, ah, ah, E, E, oo, oo, ah, ah, E, E, oo, oo. Hear the difference.